I guess it's a KP marathon. I am just getting on here when I have time because I'm on my way to Costco, and I wanted to do live on Anne Heche because of the similarities that we had as women, and also because we both allegedly suffered from chemical dependency with alcoholism. So if you don't know who Anne Heche is, she is a well-known actress. She unfortunately passed away more than a couple of weeks ago. They kept her alive until they found someone that was able to receive her organs. So in this title, I put alcoholism is cunning, baffling, and powerful because it is. My condolences goes out to the dangerously through a neighborhood, and then she ended up driving her car into someone's home in the neighborhood. It took the first responders about 5 minutes to get to her, but she was not able to get out. They were not able to get her out of the car that was burning for almost it was alleged an hour. When they got her out of the car, and I wanted to do this on my laptop, but you guys can go back and put in her name and look at the reports and the video, go do it on your own time. But they pulled her when they were able to get her out of the vehicle, and before she went into the EMT transport, she actually sat up, and they had to put her back down. And there was an interview with a man that saw her an hour before, and he alleged that she did not seem like she was intoxicated. She seemed as though she was in good spirits. She purchased a red wig, and she didn't even care what was going on with it. She was like, I'll just take it. And that was an hour before the accident. Then after that, she was seen on camera driving really dangerously throughout the neighborhood before she ultimately met, her end and hitting a home. There are interviews with the woman whose home that she hit. I don't have that available right now. I just wanted to let you guys know that just because someone seems like they're doing well on the outside doesn't mean they're really doing okay. For years, people did not understand, or they didn't know that I was an alcoholic. And you cannot judge a book by its cover just because she was, well known. She was a mother. She's still a human. And she actually has a book that she wrote. And I did watch some commentary on the book. I actually want to read it, but she did come from, a really hard upbringing. It was alleged that she had a lot of abuse in her home with her father, her biological father, at a very young age. Is I think as young as elementary school age, and she struggled with alcoholism allegedly. People are saying over the years, and so I just want to know, what do you guys think about what happened with Anne Heche? Sorry if I might have said her name wrong, Anne Heche. And my heart goes out to her family. Alcoholism looks different on everyone. And if you're out there and you are thinking about taking that next drink, just know this: just don't take the first drink, and you have another day to get through it. Suffering does not last forever. Rest in peace, Anne Heche. See you on the other side, sister. And I hope and pray that your children are able to get through this hard time. And but what I do know is that she was a good mother. Her children have nothing but great things to say about her, and it's unfortunate that she met an untimely death due to alleged alcohol abuse. So, no matter what, hang in there, you guys. If you're painstaking about this phase of your development, you'll be amazed before you're halfway through. You're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. You will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. You will comprehend the word serenity and you will know peace. No matter how far down the scale you go, you will see how your experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self pity will disappear. You will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in your fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Your whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and economic insecurity will leave you. You intuitively handle situations which used to baffle you. You will suddenly realize that God is doing for you what you cannot do for yourself. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They're being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They'll always materialize if we work for them. My name is KP. I am I'm going to say 0.7 years sober. I'm going to be 5 years sober, January 1st of 2023. And I remember the late Father Martin said, and I quote, "Some people have to die so others may live." And I didn't understand what that meant. And it seemed very morbid at the time when I was listening to his recording. But I do feel like, what it says in the promises, if you're painstaking about this phase of your development, and it also says that through your experience, you're going to help others. And unfortunately, sometimes experiencing people dying to this disease, it can either, wake you up on what you're doing in your life and give you kind of a wake up call, or it can fuel you into continuing doing what you're going to do, or you can stay in denial. But when I see stories like this and I hear stories like this, it makes me realize that this disease is cunning, baffling, and powerful. And it is a progressive disease that ultimately will take you out if you allow it. Either you give in, like Father Martin said, either you give in or you cave in. Which one will it be? Are you going to not see the forest because the trees are in the way? This woman had probably everything that people would think that they could desire, but it still ultimately was a progressive disease that came back and took her life. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Hope you all are safe out there. Have a very safe holiday. Don't forget to drink safely if you're able to. Don't drink and drive. Get a Uber. It's not worth it. Okay, save a life, save your own. Be careful out there. Have a safe holiday.